Hello, good morning. This is week 10, day 3. And today we'll be talking about vocabulary revision for Unit 5. And then we'll talk about some reading strategies, Unit 5b. And then we'll talk about grammar, present simple, and present continuous. Okay, our today's lesson will come into 2 parts. Each recording will be around 15 minutes, and I will upload on YouTube, and I will share the links with you by email. Okay, let's start with some vocabulary revision. First of all, these are some words we covered in the previous lesson. So, manufacturer, found, staff, permanent, design, tourism, salary, and temp or temporary. These are the meanings. I need you to take 3 minutes to match them together. Okay? You need to match them with their right meaning. Take 3 minutes. Okay, now 3 minutes have passed, and these are the correct answers. Here are the words with their meanings. Manufacturer, a company or a person who makes products. Salary is the amount of money paid to an employee. And found means to start a company. Tourism is the industry of organizing holidays and travels. Staff means people who work in a company or organization. Design means a picture or diagram representing a product or an idea. Permanent means to remain unchanged for a long time. Temp is a person who is recruited for a job on temporary basis. Okay, so let's move now to part 2. Part 2 is this. Unit 5b. The title is Temporary Work. Temporary Work, page 78. Temporary, again, means to do something on a short period of time. For example, now we are studying online. This is a situation that is temporary. It's not permanent. Okay? So, below we have a reading passage. Okay, a reading passage you need to read. But before you read, which of the following reading strategies you want to use or you are going to use? Before you start reading, let me just quickly explain these reading strategies. First one is predicting. Predicting means to expect or guess or try to guess what is the reading about. And we do that normally by looking at the headings and the pictures. The second strategy is scanning. Scanning means when you look for a specific piece of information like dates, names, numbers, specific word. You go quickly looking for that piece of information. Third one is reading closely. Reading closely is when you read the whole passage line by line, trying to understand the main ideas and the small details. Main ideas means every paragraph has one main idea. Here sometimes we read to find out what is the main idea in each paragraph. Using headings. Yes, we use headings sometimes to find out what is the whole paragraph about. And the last one, identifying opinions. You look for opinions in the paragraph about a certain topic. Words we use for opinion, things like believe, think, guess, they represent the opinion of the person in the paragraph. Okay, so now I need you to read, take 5 minutes to read this interview. It's a job profiles about Maria. Okay, I'll give you 5 minutes to complete this activity. Stop the video now and come back after 5 minutes. Okay, now 5 minutes have passed. If you look at this text, this job profile, and it's about Maria. Maria is a temp. Temp means a temporary worker. The word temp comes from temporary, which means for a short time. So Maria doesn't work at the same company all the time. Instead, a temp agency. Agency means a recruitment company or agency or organization finds her different jobs with various companies. Various means many companies. A job could be for a week, 2 weeks, or even a few months. Unlike part-time job, which does not have a limit. Okay? So if you look at this passage, it has 4 main questions. Okay? And if I ask you which strategies, which one of these did you use? Maybe you used scanning. Maybe you used headings to understand. Maybe finding main ideas, and sometimes identifying opinions. Okay. For example, identifying opinion in this paragraph. Do you enjoy being a temp? Okay. Do you enjoy being a temp? Here the question is asking for Maria's opinion. If you look at this one, she said yes, because I can choose when I work. That's really useful because I'm studying at the university. Now, what I need you to do, activity 3, read the article again and underline examples of present simple tense and present continuous. Write them in the box. Here you look for regular actions and permanent situations. You write them down. And here you write all the examples of temporary actions and situations. Here you need to put present simple tense, examples of present simple tense. And on this one, examples of present continuous tense. Okay? So take 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Okay. Now 3 minutes have passed. If you go back to the text, try to find examples. First example, Maria is a temp. Maria is. It's already here. The word temp comes from, which means Maria doesn't work. All these are examples of regular actions and permanent situations. Here are all of them. Okay? Please check with your answers. Are they the same? Now, all the actions and permanent situations here are on the left. We used present simple to talk about regular actions and permanent situations. On the other hand, we used a different tense to talk about temporary actions and situations, which is the present continuous tense. I'm learning to design websites. Temporary action and situation. I'm learning. At the moment, I'm working. Her work in this company is temporary. I'm enjoying it because it is new. I'm replacing a woman. Temporary. Okay? So, we already covered these two tenses in week 2. Okay? Now, let's quickly go have a look at the grammar part of today's lesson. The first one is present simple. We use the present simple to talk about regular actions and permanent situations. Examples. Ahmed gets up at 6 a.m. every day. This is a regular action. We study English for 5 hours a week. This is a regular action. It doesn't snow in Qatar. This is a permanent situation. It doesn't snow. It never snowed, doesn't snow now, will never snow in the future. And the last example, people speak Arabic in Qatar. This is a permanent situation. If you need to study this further, go to Blackboard, course content. You will then click on course content and then scroll down. You will find PowerPoint Present Simple Week 2. Okay? Now, the second part, we'll do it in part 2 of today's lesson. I have to stop here. Okay? Thank you.